going to talk about a few of the warm-ups and the non-traditional warm-ups that you can plug into your classes for variety, for breath and body practices. And there's a few on your choreography sheets that you might not know what they are. So here they are. We'll start off with mountain pose, Tadasana. 10 points of posture. You'll just be starting at the foundation. Lift and spread your toes. Root down through the four corners of your feet. So with the arches lifting, make your legs strong. Unlock your knees. Take the tops of your thighs back slightly. And then lift up on the low belly so the tailbone lengthens. From the pelvis, then you can push down through the bones of the legs. Lift up tall through the crown of your head. The shoulders are over the hips. The palate slides back, lining your heart to mind, mind to heart. And come into the standing mountain pose position. And then from here, angel arms. You want to make sure they rotate their palms out, away from us. That's that external rotation that will allow for better alignment in the shoulders. Just have them turn the palms out. Take a deep breath, inner body full and bright. Inhale, sweep the arms up, tailbone long. Exhale, arms down. You keep that nice lift through the chest, even as the arms come down. So it's inhaling. Pause, exhaling. Pause, inhaling. Pause, exhaling. So this is good because it also teaches them the breath, Vijay. It teaches them the pause, so all of that's useful in salutations. You get them used to the rhythm of the breath first. Good. And from here, you can bring your arms all the way up. And start maybe half salutations, heart forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, you get them to come up halfway, finding that spot. And if they can fully extend the fingers on the floor, that's fine. Exhale, gaze to navel. Push down through your legs. Inhale up. Tailbone long. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then inhale, repeat. Pausing at the top of the breath. Exhale, pausing at the bottom of the breath. Inhale, pause, exhale. Pause, arms up to the side. Inhale all the way up. Next step would be to add the side bend. Inhale to center. Switch wrists. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands to the lower back. Curl up through the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Gaze to navel. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, all the way up. And then potentially repeat. Exhale, side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Side bend. Inhale. Exhale. This time, instead of hands to the low back and fold, we'll take a little variation here with your heart salutations. You probably know this already. Lace your hands behind your back. Sit down. Butt back. Belly strong. Heart lift. Shoulders back. Inhale. And then exhale. Hinge. Empty the breath. Bend your knees. Swing. Arms forward and up. Exhale. Lace. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Hinge. Arms up. Exhale. Even dynamically. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just getting them to move with the breath. And that's called heart salutation. Anahata Namaskar. All right, so now this is just standing cat-cow with your hands on your thighs, thighs back, hugging the belly in, curling up and open through the heart. And then exhale and tuck. You can even take your hands right inside the thighs and pull and tuck and round. And then inhale and open. And exhale and round. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. You just get them to move, articulate through the spine. Okay, and then open and stand. And sometimes right from there I might go into the heart salutations. Either way, however you want to arrange it. Here's the next one. Squat pumps. Well, sometimes you could just use that right there on your block, okay? Step the feet wide, bend the knees in the direction of the toes. So one of this or this. Try to get them to point the toes out at that angle and track it with your knees like that. You can put your hands right here. And so it's squatting down. Okay, and then this time you inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. If they can touch the floor, that's fine. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It warms up the quads, it gets the breath moving. All the above. Okay, now lifting from center. You get this breath first. Inhaling as your hips lift. Exhaling as you squat. Inhaling, hips lift. Exhaling as you squat. Keeping that breath, backs of the hands come together. Inhaling all the way up through center. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, coming up. Exhale. Inhale. Get them to hold a little bit, and then before we did the Kalyasana, and then up and release. So all of that's just to bring heat, movement, breath into the body, enliven the prana. You can step your feet in a little bit further from here and bend your knees. And this was what's called the side that I had on there. It's a variation of this, which is really easy. And you just pick that point on the wall behind you. Focus on that point. If people get dizzy, offer them the option of just keeping their gaze forward, but the arms are like empty coat sleeves. Banging against your body, stimulating the chi, whatever the prana, the kidney meridian. Like that, just breathing. Okay, the side is a little bit more complicated, and it's a little more involved with pranayama. You bend your knees a little bit, like you're grabbing right onto a big old barrel with your hands. Okay, so you hold on to one wrist, and it's an inhale. You pick a hot spot on the wall behind you, and it's as if you had a birthday candle right in front of your body. When you come back through center, breathe out through the mouth. So it's inhale through the nose. Then you can just have a release here. Yeah, that really gets things. Okay, now here's two more breath body movements, and this is kind of fun, and it loosens people up. Sometimes they come into class and they're really sort of serious or intimidated, so it takes a little bit to get them going, because sometimes we can be a little reserved, but it's good to open up the throat chakra as well and create sound, and it just helps to shake out whatever you need to release. This is called the conductor. They do this a lot in Kripalu yoga. And so it looks like this. You start at the bottom, and you cross 3 times with your hand, so it's like this. And you breathe in through the nose 3 times, and then once out through the mouth. So it looks like this. Like that. Okay? And then here's one more. This is called the wood chopper. This is also Kripalu oriented yoga. So with your feet wider, your knees bent, and this is good to get people to loosen up. I only do this every now and then, but it's always like this great icebreaker. Like people just come to life after. They're like, oh, that was scary but liberating. So it's like this. You take your hands up, like you've got like an axe, you're chopping wood, and then you can even hold Vira Mudra, if you like, with your index fingers up, and it's